Hey Seth, thanks for joining me. You were a licensed agent in Missouri who recently moved to Atlanta. And I know that you did interview a few other brokerages before joining the Zac team. What set us apart from those other brokerages and made us your ultimate decision to join?
Yeah, and thanks for having me, Adam. So, coming from one of the top teams in the area of my previous market, I really wanted to do a lot of extensive research into the top teams in this new market that I'm going to be joining. And so I did that. I did a lot of online research, looking at Google reviews, what people were saying about the teams, ranking reports of who has the most sales and things like that. And then after selecting my top few options, I went out and interviewed them, and it was pretty obvious that the Zac team was the one. I would say what separated the Zac team from the other options that I had was the Zac team's welcoming spirit, the range of experiences through the different agents. So we have a lot of agents that have been in the business a long time, and we have a lot of agents that are newer to the business, which speaks volumes of the team and that it's not just an aging team. I guess other than that, I would say the expertise and reputation that the team has built up from being in the Atlanta area for over 45 years really made it the clear choice for me.
Seth, tell me about a typical work week for you. What does a work week look like for you on the Zac team?
Yeah, so typically in the mornings, Monday through Friday, we have a script practice and coffee talk call where a lot of the agents get together and get to bounce ideas off of each other on how we're talking with clients and what we're seeing in the market. On Tuesdays, our local broker does a class on contracts or really anything else relevant to the market. On Thursdays, we have our big Zac team meeting. We talk like similar about the market, but also about our goals and how the team is doing specifically. Additionally to that, all the newer agents have meetings with Zac multiple times a week until we're really completed with our training. We feel like we're ready to get out there and use the systems that are built. But also, Zac offers team or coaching calls once a week for each agent. So we actually get an individualized coaching call with Zac, all of us do.
Great. Do you feel like you have easy access to Zac as the team leader?
Yes, I would definitely say there's some teams out there that it's hard to reach the team leader. They're more of just an Oz. You don't know that they're really there, but Zac is actually here. He's on a lot of our meetings, and he always says that if we ever have a question that we can't answer in the field, just to call him, and he'll make sure to answer no matter what.
Terrific. Thanks for sharing that. So, hey, Seth, what advice would you give to an agent who seems to really be struggling with production, where they feel like they're doing all the training, they're doing everything that they're being told, but they just can't sell a house? What advice would you give them?
I actually kind of just had a friend reach out to me that's a newer agent in the same situation. He had really good training opportunities and he's been doing everything he was told, but then it seemed like the support stopped after that and that he wasn't getting any leads from his company. So, what I'd really suggest for somebody in this situation, if you're wanting to be a full-time agent, is to join a team. So, for me personally, the Zac team has, I mean, not only have they given me the training that most agents get, but I also have an unlimited flow of leads. There's leads from multiple different sources. And as long as I can handle them and reach out to them right, then I have a faucet that I can turn on and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So I think that's a lot of agents struggle. They're newer that have gotten the training, they just feel stuck. They really just need more leads. And I would always say that a team is the way to go with that.
All right. Thanks for sharing that advice. Sounds really great. I want to thank you so much for joining us and joining me. Now you can take your tie off.
Yeah. I have sweatpants on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, good luck to you. Thank you for your time and let me know if you need help with anything. All right.
Sounds good. Thank you, Adam.